Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And here it comes. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7.
Oh, and a nice sliding stop. It's there, and that's a great play. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 11-0. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Douglas, Williams. Patino back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat.
So stepping in for Boston, Douglas Williams. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let her fly right here.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough.
Back here in Milwaukee, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Douglas Williams. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Culver, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
Time of the ball game. 4 out.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And this should be a great one, Chris. First place against second place. Two teams right in the thick of the division race.
Absolutely, Boog. The race for this division is tight, and these two teams look like they're going to battle.
All right, ready to go here. Now up for Tampa Bay, Steven Kurtz.
Number 29.
And the 0-2. To third. Whips it to first. One up, one down. Runner on at first with one gone. And now Douglas Williams.
The third baseman, Douglas Williams.
And a foul ball.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one not close. And the count 1-2.
Clearly he didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard.
Jose Gomes digs in now. Left-hand hitter waits. This to third. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. One run.
Oh, don't be afraid. Let it fly one time.
Popped in the air. Left field. Langford settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now back, right field.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat.
Now the third baseman, Douglas Williams. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And first offering is fouled off.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond.
That one ripped. And it is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 48th of the year. And they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch.
2 outs, runner at first. So stepping in for Boston, Douglas Williams. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike. Quezada off of first with 2 away. To the right side, Isaac takes it to the bag. What a play, inning over. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3.
Well, really great job out of the bullpen to wrap this game up. 8-out save. It's not something you see very often, but he was willing to go the distance for his team, and they got the win. Excellent job. Very special in this ball game.
Brother, can you hear me?
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox.
Yo, look at this fucking guy. I figured it out. Shout out to me. I sound like dog shit right now because I'm coming straight through my controller.
For the Rays, 3 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
But we out here.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes.
Oh,
Douglas
fucking gorgeous. All right, let's
up
get to the
next for the Red-
763. What am I sitting at right now? All right, my next one will tie Bonds, 762. So we really got to pay attention to this shit here because we're pretty fucking close. So remind me not to swing at a bunch of dog shit out of the zone like I have been doing.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but
Oh yeah. Well, I cut my teeth on years of Diamond Dynasty online, so I always played on Legend. But I started my guy on Oakland this year when I started because I sympathize with the plight of the A's, of course. And I decimated AAA and AA. I got called up in the middle of 24. I got hurt in 2025. My guy actually has an injury history. I have all these great years, and then I have 109 game seasons where I get cut short, and I would have hit like 6,000 home runs by now. I got hurt my first season in Boston last year here too. I had to beg and scrape and claw to get a contract with this fucking team because nobody wanted me after I destroyed the American League Central in Minnesota. Yeah, I have like 220 hours in this game because my entire summer last year was just mowing and MLB The Show. He's only 30 and he's going to go into the Hall of Fame if he like died tomorrow. Look at all these awards. Look at all this shit, dude. Like, I'm
he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
I actually need to play more games other than MLB The Show because I just
There's a
oh
swing
get
and a
out,
drive.
get out.
That one's back. And it's
Let's
gone.
fucking go. Let's fucking go.
A solo shot. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And he has tied the all-time home run record. One more and he can stake a claim as the greatest home run hitter in Major League history.
And if he was feeling pressure before, now it gets even more intense. But congrats to him on matching this incredible record. It's truly amazing what he's done over the course of his career. Now it's just a matter of time before we see him standing alone. I can't wait to see it go down.
God damn, that's a relief. I've been trying to get that for months. My batting average dropped like 30 points the last time I tried to get it, just because I was popping everything up. I was flying out to the warning track. It was brutal. It was absolutely fucking brutal. If I got 762 in this game, then I'll go try to get 763 in the same one.
Hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. And there's
2
the
and
ball.
2.
The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time.
Get yours right here, huh? Drive it up there.
Now the designated hitter, Douglas Williams.
And a foul ball.
Swinging it shit at my head.
The Rays leading by a run here in the second game of the series. Got him. And there's 2 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone. If he can
We just passed the trade deadline
keep him off balance,
in this year. I think we're into the second week of August of 2036.
One big swing of the
I think we're
bat for
tied for
becoming
first place, or we might be in
Major
sole
League
possession of first place right now. We're like
all-time home run king.
63 and 48 or something like that. I haven't really paid that much attention to it. I've just selfishly I've been focused on my personal performance instead of the teams, because I mean,
Tied at 4.
But
high fly ball down the left field line.
I chose to go to the Red Sox after I got out of Minnesota because A, they're my actual favorite team, and but B, in this road to the show save, they had been dog shit like they continuously have been for the last 5 years, for the last 15 in this. And they had traded Devers, they traded Casas, they traded all the prospects. Like it was pretty sad. So it's taken until the mid 2030s for the Red Sox to be good again. And I keep skipping to the next game instead of just exiting out and checking out all the fucking stats like I keep meaning to do. Remind me to do that after this game. No, 64 and 52. And the Rays are 64 and 54. So we must be 2 games ahead of them, or a game and a half, however they want to shake it out.
So almost ready to get underway.
Oh Christ, I'm starting. Okay.
Douglas Williams. And as usual,
This is the actual thing I'm good at in this game, is pitching. I've always been way better in the baseball games. Even going back to Triple Play and MLB The Show, MVP Baseball, I've always just been much better at pitching than I was at hitting.
Jose Gomes. And a pitch. That one catches the zone, and we're underway from Fenway. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Ball 1 there. 1-2 here. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Steven Kurtz. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. No swing.
That makes two of us, brother. I don't fucking remember either. Oh, it's not to swing at shit out of the strike zone and up above my head and stuff like that. That's the constant reminder that I need in these games, because I actually have gone through a dry spell of not playing this since like
One down,
September.
base is empty.
I got to a point where I was just so disgusted thinking about baseball after what the Red Sox have done to me the last few years, and it's like being kicked over and over again. You get a little bit of hope, so I kind of just needed a baseball sabbatical for a little bit.
Up and in,
but it's that time of year again. We're like 2.5 weeks away from spring training, getting back into thinking about having some hope and being fooled.
That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Now a chance for Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford boss challenge? Give me a fucking break.
First pitch misses.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's down and in. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. This is Red Sox baseball.
Ian, are you into whatever the Cubs or what the White Sox have done recently? Do you have any thoughts on the state of those franchises being around that area?
The next to hit.
The designated hitter, Douglas Williams.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 out, space is empty.
Yeah, that's probably for the best if you're like from Chicago at this point, I think. The White Sox are pathetic and pitiful, but I'll always support my boy Andrew Benintendi, whatever he does. I love that white boy.
And that is the inning.
Shout out to Andrew Benintendi for somehow coaxing the White Sox into paying him $75 million, which is somehow more than they've ever paid any other person in their franchise's history as a free agent. That's insane. That is actually insane.
30 years old now, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025.
Shout out to the Cubs, though, for welcoming Sammy Sosa back into the fold. I guess it was more like Sammy Sosa begging for the Cubs to let him back in, and then being like, okay, Sammy, tell everybody you use steroids. We all knew, but you can just say it. They go. So. It is about fucking time they did. It should have happened 20 years ago. Well, he's still playing 20 years ago, but you know what I'm saying. Like, persecuting guys for using steroids in the year of our Lord 2025.
I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And the righty deals.
I think that probably killed a lot of people's interest in the Cubs, let alone with how the Ricketts were running the team for years. And like, the Cubs are still relatively good in the mid to late 2000s after Sammy left with like Alfonso Soriano and Derek Lee and Zambrano, but like it just wasn't the same. And then like the Cubs managed to get this amazing core. And they win and break the fucking curse. Amazing. Glad they beat those pitiful fucking Cleveland team. And they shout out to them for knowing to leave Javier Baez and Anthony Rizzo and Chris Bryant behind, which is crazy that you could just. Oh my God, yeah.
And that's a strike.
Sorry for going off on tangents and shit, and very disorganized collective of thoughts, but the Nomar thing definitely. I wasn't even a big baseball fan as a kid when Nomar got traded in 2004 to the Cubs, but it was such a big fucking deal. And Nomar had pretty much worn out his welcome by the time he was traded. Obviously, that's why he was traded. But I got to be honest. I've been peeping out a few Nomar Cubs jerseys on Depop because they're kind of sick. And I would be open to even getting a Nomar Dodgers jersey if they weren't such a devil organization, satanic cult that I don't want anything to do with.
Did a nice job right there.
This one chopped up the middle. Gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away. So the Rays batting order turns over. Jose Gomes next to hit for the Rays. Bounced and
Jesus Christ, that was off my heel.
Safe at first.
Yeah, they can only reach base if they hit it off of my physical body.
And now they'll hustle out to check on
that shit better not have ruptured my Achilles tendon and I just tied bombs.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Steven Kurtz. In there, and it's 0-1. Gomes leads off.
These Rays jerseys are also dog shit. I don't like them at all. I really much dislike this trend of teams starting to wear spring training looking uniforms during the regular season. Like the Astros have these horrendous color throw-up jerseys, and they look like batting practice jerseys. Don't wear that shit in the game. You don't look professional. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'll go ahead and say it.
Sharp
Shit,
grounder,
right back
that's
up the
for
middle.
a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turn 2.
Rosa tossed to second, and
That's
that's
right.
2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And that one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Two down, nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2
Rays
strikes.
down by a run. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Can I buy a strike?
Missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's right.
Strike 3. Got
Strike
him looking on the
bought.
changeup.
All right, let's get to 763. I'm feeling oozy.
Douglas Williams.
Feeling particularly oozy right now in this at
Right-hander
bat.
back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff.
I'm down 0-2 right now. I don't feel very oozy anymore.
The 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Jenkins makes the grab, and there's 1 down. We
Uninspiring.
go to the top of the 5th.
Very
Now at the plate,
uninspiring
Colin
series
Houck.
of events there.
Fly ball to right. And out number 1 on the grab. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Now up for Tampa Bay, Levi Finnegan. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the
I
ball
very
out
much
of the
moved to
air,
a
lets the
pitch to
defense work
contact
behind it with
model
another ground ball. Good
recently. My
execution.
strikeout numbers
Foul
have
ball.
not been
going
as
after these
impressive
guys
as they were
consistently,
early
and
in the
as a
season.
result, he's been able to
I
keep
was
his pitch
racking up
count
like
low,
17,
throwing the
18
ball
strikeouts a
very well
game,
right
and
now.
now I can get like
And
6,
that one
7.
pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. High fly ball lifted in the air.
But I
right
don't like to
field.
throw a lot of pitches out of the strike zone
Brings it
either,
in for the
because
third
I'm about
out.
to go sit here and throw shit out of the strike zone and waste my own time. I got stuff to do. I want to strike guys out. You know what I mean? I throw heat. I throw gas. I throw spinners into dirt. Very rarely.
William,
That's the ball.
a multi-Cy Young Award winner.
One ball, no
30
strike.
years old now, and he's been wearing out home plate lately. He scored 10 times in the last 10 games.
Nope.
And a
Ball.
good eye there.
They don't even want to throw me anything to hit either.
Here we go.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. Last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3. 3 runs on 5 hits. Back inside Fenway Park. Here's the catcher, Fred Samuel. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 1 away. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
I just bury Splitter
And a
in the
pitch.
dirt right here out of courtesy.
That one
I was in
misses.
the dirt.
And the
I
count
fucked
is
that up.
1-2.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation.
Not
even
getting
at
any
times
corner
when
calls
you're not a player on
whatsoever.
their team. As long as
And I know
you're
that
not
they're
winning,
not really
they
strikes,
will
but
celebrate
I
and
want
applaud
them
a great
to
play
be
on the field.
strikes.
These
So I'd like
fans
them
here,
to be
they
strikes.
love and respect baseball.
Just missed.
We got a full count.
And he walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
I just want to
You
get
know,
the
at
double
very
play,
least, if you can
get back
find
in
a
the
way to
box.
manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The Red Sox leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
I'll take the
He
strikeout.
goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves.
Trying
the
to get to
ballpark
another
after this
300 strikeout
one.
season.
This is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking
I love
obviously,
Upcamp.
so
That
he's
is
been
a
little
great addition to
overmatched.
this
He's got to
game.
find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
See, when games go goo-goo and
Next to
stuff
hit
like
for the
that, I wish
Rays.
they would just go full gaga with it and
And first
just give
offering
me
is fouled off.
Upcamp mode where I can just play the
Well,
game
a big
through
lead
the
like this is
umpires
comfortable
line
many
of
times,
sight.
but not when these
Don't
two
just give me
teams
the
are matching
20-second
up. You got to continue to keep your
interactive
head down,
cutscene.
play catch with
Give me
that
the full
catcher,
9
and just
innings.
try
I'll
to
take
move
that.
through this lineup.
Rips that one to right. And that is that. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now.
I hit him with the
Red
full
Sox
gaga. You
4,
like
the
that?
Rays nothing.
Wait for a good one.
Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. William back to work. That's to 3rd. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Jenkins in the box again, takes a strike. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself, and 2 away to start the 7th. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Colin Houck. That one at the knees for a strike.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Fly ball down the line. brings
was
it
kind of worried
in,
that was going to get
and
out.
that is that. Bases
All right,
full,
all
two
right, let's get
gone.
this 7. Oh,
Douglas
bases
Williams
loaded.
up next for the Red Sox.
It'll be pretty sick to have 763 be a grand slam. It's not going to be, but
Brings it in for
I
the third
was hoping that was at least going to be a
Red
single.
Sox leave 'em
Fucking nothing.
back here at Fenway
Not a
Park.
thing.
Leading off, Levi Finnegan. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Williams still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he
The way
started.
this game will go, I'll play another month's worth of games and not even come fucking close to hitting another home run.
Shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score.
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season,
But I'm going to ride this out
until
until I get it. I'm not moving from this seat until I hit
a
763.
guy like this because he's so competitive.
Burton, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Fred Samuel getting ready to hit. That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses. Now
So, Ian, have you thought about bringing back Raw Talks live ever since the big move to Netflix? The market might be big back in for Raw Talks. Maybe a new untapped Patreon market for the subscribers.
They're on the. We go to the 9th. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jose Gomes. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Left-hand batter waits.
Raw Talks wasn't real. You had to be there moment.
Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Man at first. Now the number 2 hitter, Steven Kurtz. 3 strikeouts already. He's over.
Yeah, I'm really
3.
happy to see the strength of the 616 channel and brand these days. Business is up. Very happy to call myself a. Jesus, it'll be 10 years of dandom this year. Well, maybe that was last year. That was last year. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I mean, on one hand, I'm sad to see the death of like general Let's Play content. I hate that I just said the word content. That makes my skin crawl. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, brother. Ah, fuck. I'm falling apart. I don't even know where I'm throwing the ball right now. Oh, don't score. I want the shutout. Don't score. Get him. Get him. That's fucking right. That's fucking right.
That really hurts right there. This is no time.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I know that it's definitely a diminishing returns type of thing. And like, a lot of the YouTubers I used to watch for Let's Play content definitely stopped doing it. And along the same lines, they moved to the scripted stuff, which fucking awesome. I love that shit. Very high production quality, very nice. Very happy to see the success of it. But I remember as being in like 6th grade with my friends and being on like the Let's Play YouTuber Wikipedia, and we're like, oh, we're gonna be on this list as soon as we get our capture cards. It's like, no, the fuck we're not. We're never gonna be on those lists. It was like, I miss being 12 and being like, when can I buy my HD TVR? And now you just get the console and the capture card is just in the fucking thing. It's like, wow. If I had this when I was 12, I'd be a millionaire.
So now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So it's their last chance in this one. Xavier Isaac
Oh,
Out towards
Christ.
right center field. Davis
Please
on the
catch
move.
that.
And
Thank
he'll
God.
put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox get a shutout on the mound.
Big game, five hit piece shutout. I'll take that. Drop the ERA a little bit.
Offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today.
It's fucking bananas. I remember when I first got my PS4, and I was like, you can take the clips straight from the gimmick, and I was like, God, I don't even need to bring out the Elgato Game Capture HD. All right, let's take a general state of things here. It's August 10th. Check the standings, see where we're at. We got a 1-game lead over the Yankees. Those dirty, rotten Yankees that I don't want anything to do with. They're on a 5-game winning streak. That's disheartening. I hope all these teams could just find a way to lose all their remaining games. I don't want anything. I don't like them. Wow, the White Sox are good in 2030. Just 6 or 7? 6. You heard it here first. The White Sox will be good again in 2036. They will be 2 games out of the American League Central in 2036 in August, mid-August. The A's decided to get good the second I left in free agency. Pretty fucking rude. Marlins still bad, unsurprisingly. No teams under 500 in the Central. This is a very closely contested division we got here, the National League Central. Cubs, Reds, only 5 games between all these teams. I don't like the Cardinals, so I hope they don't do anything. I would selfishly like to see the Pirates make a run at it and see them in the World Series. Dodgers, 10 games under 500. Love to see it. Love to see that. Mets, 21 games over 500. That's some good shit right there. Check the league leaders. I'm second in batting average. I like batting average still. I'm a batting average slut. So I'd always like to lead the league in batting average. Hits as well. If I don't lead the league in hits, I don't know what to do with myself. Love doubles. Triples, I'm not fast. I have 20 more home runs than the next guy. Way more RBI. I don't steal. I don't walk. I don't really get on base unless I've hit the ball, so. But I slug the piss out of it. Yeah, on basic principle, I can't find myself to ever root for the Orioles since they're directly in the AL East with the Red Sox. And I don't know if I trust all those teenage white boys that they've got over there. But Baltimore deserves an exciting, half-fit baseball team. So I hope that they can continue to have that at least. Love the Mets. Big fan of the Mets. Hate the Yankees, love the Mets. I think if you're actually from New York and you have a heart and a soul, you are a Mets fan. I say that as I'm from Maine and don't have any stake in anything that people from New York have to offer, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Yeah, those black jerseys are always heat. I always wanted the Pedro Martinez one when he left the Red Sox. Need to get me a Soto black Mets jersey.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the
I remember there was this one
and the
Red Sox
Boston
Orioles
Red
game that I was
Sox.
watching in 2007, and Sammy Sosa,
Man at
before he
first and
turned
one
white,
gone. So stepping in for Boston, Douglas Williams.
Was playing out string
Everyone
there.
knows what's at stake
And I was
right
like,
here.
damn, that's
A
where Sammy
home
Sosa's
run, and
ended
he's
up.
got the record. Come on, let's
Because at
see
that
some
point, I
history.
was just starting to watch baseball in real life. And I'd really only known Sammy Sosa from being on the Cubs in MVP 2005. Let's try to get this record right here.
And a foul ball. Willard, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Hit hard, that gets through.
Never been more pissed off to get a base hit.
They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
And a pitch.
That was the pitch. That was the pitch right there.
Come on, big guy, your pitch, huh?
2 outs. And it's fouled away. The pitch. This is off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. DeAndre Duke on deck for Boston. And that's a base hit. And that
I'm happy to
gets
get the
inning
hit. I really like the home run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to.
Here, one time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Douglas
Williams, in his 13th season, more than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. High fly ball out to center field. Rojas drifts towards it.
A lot of times when I miss hit balls, it turns out that I didn't move my PCI at all, and it always feels like I did.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Douglas Williams. One big swing of the bat from becoming Major League Baseball's all-time home run king.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Hard ground ball for a
Well, I'll
base
tie the
knock.
game at least.
Runner around third. He scores, and the Red Sox tie it up. It's 2-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good.
Here the
I went the
bottom of
longest time without using the aiming reticle gimmick, and once I started getting into
Everyone knows what's at stake right here. A home run.
online
He's got
Diamond
the
Dynasty, I
record.
started
Come on,
moving it,
let's see
using
some
it.
history.
It's definitely finicky. It's definitely,
Swing and a miss.
it has its drawbacks, but it feels very satisfying when you get perfect perfects with it. So, I don't know why the fuck I
In the
swung at
dirt,
that.
but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
But
One down.
I feel very
Leading
bare
run
without it
on
now.
at
When I go
first.
back and play
Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up.
games that don't have
It
the
is
aiming
caught
gimmick,
for the
like it
out.
reminds me of those Ken Griffey Jr. like Dreamcast baseball games that had kind of like a bastardized version of the PCI. I usually just normal swing. I just use X. Sometimes when I'm really trying to hit a home run, I'll use the power button, but I don't really think it makes that much of a difference. Sometimes I contact string with 2 strikes just to pretend like I'm actually playing baseball, but I just usually just press X.
And a foul ball. Perez, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2025. Swings and misses, struck
I'm
him
definitely
out.
moved into a full-on swinging at bullshit
Back
below
to
the
the
strike
top of
zone
the
mode
lineup,
again, so that's
and
going to
stepping
really
in for the
hamper
Mariners,
the
Sal
effort to
Frelick.
get 763. But
Here's the 0-2.
yeah, the power button definitely
That's
feels.
the
I don't
third.
even know how to do the Showtime shit in this game, so that's going to bounce right off my glove.
Has some trouble with it. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
That stuff always makes me feel like I'm going to war. Activates my fight or flight.
Now batting, third baseman, Douglas Williams.
Under power swing.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
That didn't help at all.
Man at second.
The Mariners just don't want to give me anything good to hit. They're not giving me anything to drive out in the alley. I'd like to take one over the monster.
Misses the zone.
That's why I keep swinging at all these pitches outside.
That was
Try to
pretty
go with
gross
the
right
ball,
there.
but they're all balls, so I shouldn't be swinging at them.
Next offering upstairs. On the ground, right side. Gathers and throws to first. That ends the... On the ground, 2 ball.
Ugh,
Toribio over to second. On to
Hated
first, double
that.
play.
double plays always just feel like a waste of an
Douglas
at-bat.
Williams up next for the Red Sox. One big swing of the bat from becoming Major League Baseball's all-time home run king. Found back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
So the tying run at second.
They weren't
Puts it for a
expecting
hit,
that.
De La Cruz. Off balance feet, there's one. And that's all they'll
I thought that was
get.
going to go up
Play
better
will be
than it
trending
did.
on social media later on, but it's well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything.
That right, I just
Some
can't.
timely
My
hitting,
batter's
runs on
eye
the
goes
board,
crazy
key
in the
pitching and
rain.
defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun
If it's
one to watch.
extreme sunshine or extreme downpouring in these baseball games, I can't hit a thing.
Douglas Williams, the next to hit.
Great film.
Foul over the screen and back out of play. Williams goes 6'1", 235 pounds, a former American League Cy
Double
Young
off the
Award
monster.
winner. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Third baseman, number 13, Douglas Williams.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. To first, but he pulls him off the bag.
Speedster.
The third baseman, number 13, Douglas Williams.
Wouldn't chase that time. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Bases empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And another ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation.
Don't know why I
even
swung
at
at that.
times when you're not a
Oh, I
player
know
on
why.
their teams. Long as you're
One gone, runner at first. Douglas Williams now at the plate. One big swing of the bat from becoming Major League Baseball.
I need to set the controller down for a minute. Stop swinging at that. That's been like the last 15 minutes just swinging at nothing but bad pitches out of the zone, rounding into double plays.
Fired to second, double play. What a twin killing.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to hit that home run against the Mariners anyway.
Maybe
Really.
push a little further. Get yourself...
Save it for a cooler team to hit it against. I want to hit it at Fenway. I don't want to hit it on the road. That's anticlimactic. I certainly don't want to hit it in Houston. So I'd like to just have these 3 games to hit.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, interleague baseball on MLB. Man at first with one gone. Douglas Williams up next for the Red Sox.
Now that you've announced your departure, I'm going to hit it. The second you left, I'm going to hit this fucking thing.
Fought off foul. Duke, the base runner at first with one out. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was.
Goddamn double play. There it is. There it is.
And out of here. And there it is. He stands
We did it.
alone as Major League Baseball's home
We did
run
it.
king.
I never thought I'd see anyone get close to this record. He's a once-in-a-lifetime player, and this is a moment baseball fans across the globe will never forget.
They might just build him his own wing at the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. A legend the likes of which the sport of baseball has never seen.
And even though the anticipation has been building for some time now, knowing that this day was going to come, it doesn't take away from the moment one bit. An outpouring of emotion on the field, in the stands, and I'm sure from everyone watching at home as well.
It's up there with all of the sport's greatest achievements. DiMaggio's hit streak, Ripken's consecutive games.
There,
You
above
name
all
it,
else, I
this
didn't
one
have the
might top
displeasure
them
of hitting
all.
it at Yankee Stadium or Minute Maid Park or whatever they fucking call that place now, or anywhere else. I hit it at an actual respectable ballpark.
It really feels like we might be
Now
running out
now's
of
the road to
time
800.
before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
I hope all three people in here
Guerrero
watching
to
are ready
second,
for the
to
road to
first, not in
800
time,
live streams that
and
are
a run
coming your way.
scores. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Douglas
Is that Vladimir
Williams.
Guerrero
He's
Jr.?
already homered in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 12-8.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive.
Now it's the DH, Douglas
It is absolute
Williams.
slugfest
He's
in there.
already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the two games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series.
See it up. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
The pitch. In the air, center field. On his way over. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. William had a great
Well, Whitley's
showing
won
in the
that
win.
game.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
I don't even get a post-game interview for breaking 763. But I did it. As the starting lineups figure Jason Tatum that I have on my shelf says to me every night before I go to bed, we did it. We fucking did it. So there it is. 763. In 12 years of MLB service time. There, I now have the single season home run and RBI record, and now I have the career home run record. So I would like to get the 56 in the hits. I'm never going to get those stolen bases. Never going to get those strikeouts. I'd like to, but I don't think it's going to happen. I don't know about the wins either, but I'm going to ride this out until they do the mandatory retire me at 45 gimmick. So I guess that's fucking it. But we did it.